Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Tuesday, November 7th, day 98, and in Big Brother 25. And I have very little to tell you today. I talked to you yesterday, and the house guests it was about 6:30 when the feeds had come back. We found out that Matt had won. They didn't really do anything yesterday that we know of. We're not sure yet, for 100% certainly at least, when they recorded. They usually record the post, the reflection, the brunch. I don't know if they actually did it night before last or if they did it at some point yesterday. We're just not sure. They were quite sensitive to pushing the feed cutting button yesterday, and the house guests didn't talk about it in much of a way that was easy to decipher. We did find out a little bit more about the first part one of the head of household competition. It involved cold, wet slime, holding on to something. At one point, they could only use one hand, which tends to be what happens towards the end of something. I think Bowie Jane lasted less than 2 hours, and I think Matt and Jag went another 3 hours past that-ish, which says a lot. Because if those two are ride or dies, Matt should be concerned that Jag was fighting him out for that long. Unless Matt and Jag said, we're going to make this good and we're going to let the best man win and yada, yada, yada. We're both safe no matter what. But still, you'd have to be a little bit concerned about how hardcore Jag was being about it. But, it is what it is. So we have part two, which will probably happen today. That's just a guess. People are like, when is part two going to happen? I don't know. They don't give us a schedule. We only know these things from watching it and figuring it out. But probably today. That way they have all day tomorrow to, first of all, get coverage, get video of, Jag or Bowie Jane or Matt talking about, the next competition, the final competition, or how they might handle it. And they just have time to edit the last competition because goodness knows they like to spend a lot of time on competitions now. I'm really debating next season, whenever there is a next season, and I won't do this because it's too time consuming, but it's a thought. Going back to an earlier season or seasons of Big Brother and watching, episodes and just kind of saying, okay, they're spending this much time on this much time on this much time on this, and then comparing it to a more recent season. And one of the things I'm talking about are how much time are they spending on diary rooms? How much time are they spending on storyline? How much time are they spending on competitions? And because my theory is that competitions have just taken over the show. And by that I mean the production, the narration, the whole play out. A 15-minute competition now will take a half an hour on the show because they'll just stretch it out because it's really easy to show us that, right? It's really easy to take a competition and edit the storyline and to have the house guests spell it out for you in the diary room, and then we watch it while they talk about it, and it's like, I get it, but it's just, I don't need to see it because I already know what happened too. That's the other part. I know what happened. I don't need to see it. But for someone producing the show, that's a, oh my gosh, will they or won't they? Will they win it? Won't they win it? And there's a definite ending. They know how to work it out. Whereas a storyline, they've got to weave something together, and they don't really know how it's going to work out in the end until the actual Thursday comes along. So I don't know. I've done this before, and I hate to be critical of people doing a job that I have no ability to do. But at the same time, it's like, I know how it used to work. I know how the job used to be done. I know how I used to watch it, and that's what made me enjoy the show. So the fact that they don't do it that way anymore, why? What changed? Why can't they do the show like they used to? Is it because our tastes have changed? Is it because the show like it used to be would be too slow for the current viewing audience, and they don't have the attention span to be able to sit through, more a slower type of show? I don't know. I think that's the argument they would use, and I would still go with the argument of it's harder to make the show that way, and so they've gone with the easier route. Yeah, I'm making friends at Big Brother production, aren't I? Okay, I'll shut up now. I got to talk about something, guys. There's nothing in the house to talk about. What else? I don't know. We'll talk tomorrow. After we'll hopefully know who's won part 2. We'll just wrap this puppy up today, touching on a few other bits and pieces. I talked yesterday about the rumors, the about what might be going on, what Julie's going to announce. Let's touch on that a little bit more. Although I have virtually no more additional information other than what I have thought out myself, and so let me expand on this a little bit here. Because I am great at throwing out thoughts and ideas, but I'm worried that I'm talking too much like I'm a prognosticator about what's going to happen when I don't really know. But it's fun to think about too, right? So this is what I tweeted yesterday from various sources. This is the information I've picked up, and a couple of them are public sources, right? It's not like I'm not seeing anything that anybody else is seeing. Source number one is Julie. Julie's talked about bringing back, legends or something. Julie has talked about a holiday thing, something holiday related that she's going to announce on Thursday. Then one of the accounts that is out there that goes by its Fair Play as the start of the name. I've retweeted it before, but I can't look it up to spell it out exactly. But that account has seemed to proven to have connections with the show. It comes across as a female, so I will address the name as a female, but I don't know, and it could be a man pretending to be a female account, but it's got a female avatar and got Bella in the name, right? So you just think female. But anyways, I'm going to say she, but understand if it's a guy, I don't know that, and that would be the smart thing to do. Is if you're a guy, pretend you're a woman for anonymity sake, so that nobody can tie you to your actual working place. But that's what they expect you to do, so you really would be a woman. So yes, we can double think this all the way through. Point is, that account has said lots of things. That's the account that first of all said winter is coming way back when, that I quoted, and people jumped on my tweet. It's like, I'm not the one that said it. It's this account that said it. I just kind of picked up on it, and I've trusted them because they've said things in the past, and the same thing. They also, by the way, have said that they think Cerie's going to win the America's Favorite Player, which is very logical. It makes sense. But that account said that there was it talked about the CBS reality universe. Like, it was, I can't remember the exact wording now, but the point was, it implied that multiple shows kind of are coming together. Like, let's bring, and my read on it was, let's bring together Survivor contestants, Amazing Race contestants, Big Brother contestants, have them all together on one show, right? And which is what the challenge is, kind of. But this is what I was hearing. I saw that, and I was like, okay, so you've got Julie talking about a holiday thing, which would not be a regular season of Big Brother. You've got this other account talking about the bringing together of multiple, of commingling of the CBS, reality universe or whatever. And then I'm hearing about something that happened last week. I get this comment about something, a super short version of Big Brother or something Big Brother related, but less than 2 weeks. And I'm like, how do you do a Big Brother season in less than 2 weeks? I don't understand it. And then that's when it was like, oh, well, when I saw this, is like, oh, well, what if they did something that brought together a bunch of house guests? And so this was my theory, which won't be correct, but let's just throw it out there one more time. What if they took, let's say for the sake of argument, just assume it's just the 3 shows I talked about, Big Brother, Amazing Race, and Survivor. What if they brought in 3 or 4, and 4 would be a better number, 4 house guests, or four people from each show. So 4 Big Brother folks, 4 Amazing Race folks, and 4 Survivor folks. And put them in the Big Brother house for 2 weeks, more or less. Where they lived there. They lived in the house. Now, they don't have say they wouldn't have live feeds. I'm not saying they wouldn't. I'm just saying they might say, you're being recorded all the time, but we don't have live feeds on, right? So you don't have to worry about saying something that we can't edit out. We'll be nice to you guys, and we will just use the house so that we can record 24/7 if we need to. But we're only going to use it if we need to, and we're not going to do something that's, if you say something really embarrassing, we won't use it. We're just using it for strategy purposes, right? So they have the feeds running for 2 weeks. They put them in the house, and they record like the buddy games, okay? They actually record competitions in the backyard or out in the street, outside of the studio, because the studio is still shut down, right? They're still not doing anything other than this show or maybe a couple of other shows, but they're still using the lot, as it were. And then so they record competitions, but in the buddy games kind of genre, like they're competing against each other. The reality shows competing against each other and eliminating each other. I mean, that would mesh with everything that I have heard so far, which means there's no way that's what it is, but it's just me thinking out loud. Now, also, people think that she's announcing a winter season of Big Brother. Maybe she's announcing that too, and maybe there is a winter season of Big Brother in the works that is completely removed from this little short thing. The fact the holiday season thing, that's what's throwing me, that it's like, that would be a short season. That would be a short little thing that they could put together, and then they could still have a regular season of Big Brother in the spring, or a celebrity version, or an all-star version, something they could do. But this other thing would cover the first part. So that's just a guess. Just a guess on my part. I'm saying I have nothing new that I didn't have yesterday, just me thinking about it some more. So there's my theory of what it might be. And then probably completely wrong. But I'm just going on the information I've heard. So that's it. That's what I got. What else is up? I did also tweet out last night that this week is Big Brother overload. And that's only if you're watching international versions of Big Brother, because Big Brother UK has been going on for, this is the fourth week, I think, or maybe it's the fourth. I think it's the fourth week, somewhere in that range. Maybe the fifth week of Big Brother UK. And Big Brother UK, again, runs Sunday through Friday. So they have 6 nights a week. They have almost an hour of programming of the regular show, and then another half hour, 45 minutes of the bonus show, the talk show. So over an hour, probably hour and a half at least, of programming every 5 or 6 nights a week. So that's going on. Then last night, Monday night, Australia kicked off its version of Big Brother, which was recorded again a year ago, but it's still playing now. And I don't remember how long it's on for, but it's 4 nights a week. I think it's Monday through Thursday, at least for the start. So this week, Monday through Thursday, is Big Brother Australia. And the premiere, which was last night, is 2 hours long. I went to start to watch it last night. I'm like, 2 hours. After watching basically an hour and a half of Big Brother UK, because I was trying to catch up. Then I went to watch Big Brother Australia, and it came on as like 2 hours. I'm like, okay, this isn't happening. I'm not watching it. Thankfully, there's nothing going on in the Big Brother America house, that it's just boring stuff, because there's just no way. But anyways, I turned off Big Brother Australia after seeing it was 2 hours, and I'm like, okay, that's not happening. I'm going to just catch up on that in maybe over the weekend or something. We'll figure it out. It's nobody's reporting about it, that show. I'm the only person that's paying that much of attention to, at least publicly in my timeline, so I'm not too worried about it. But it's going on, right? And I have no idea, because it literally just started. I started playing it, and then I saw the 2 hour time limit, and I shut it back off. So I can't tell you anything about it, even though somebody chimed into my timeline about what they do. It's like, I don't really want to know. I don't need somebody to tell me what's going on. That's what I do. I watch it and tell you guys. Or you don't listen to me talk about it, and you watch it yourself. And how can you watch it yourself? So to watch Big Brother Australia, which again, there's a 2 hour episode out there right now, you can go to, and it's South, South, Hemi, which is short for hemisphere, South Hemi, SouthHemi, and then TV, so SouthHemiTV.com. I do not know who owns this site. I do not know who runs this site. This site has been around for years. This site has tons of Australian and New Zealand reality shows on it. It's all there, and it's been able to watch it. I watch it on my iPad. I watch it on my phone. I watch it on my computer. It's very painless. It works easily. That's the site where I figured out where I can host the Big Brother UK videos that get shut down by Daily Motion. If Daily Motion says we won't let you publish it, then I go to this other site that the SouthHemiTV.com folks excuse me. So it's easy. And I tweeted out a link, but if you go to South Hemi TV and you poke around, you'll find Big Brother Australia. You can click on it and you can go right to episode 1 and boom, you're good to go and you can start watching it. So that's how you should watch Big Brother Australia. Big Brother UK, as I said, my BigBrotherGossip.com site has information on how to watch that. I am providing the links every day if you're interested in that. And so, yeah, that's how that works. And as I now am driving in traffic, that's what's going on. So this week and this week only, since Big Brother USA finishes up on Thursday, we've got all 3 major English-speaking versions of Big Brother running. And, yeah, it's a lot. And what else? Traders Canada was on last night, right? Again, that's another show that's not being talked about a lot publicly, so I may not necessarily get to watching that this week or something, but I'll get back to it. And anything else? Is that it? I think that's it for now. That's all the stuff I'm watching for now. Although, yesterday, the British TV station show site, whatever you want to call it, ITV, that is carrying Big Brother UK, started advertising I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here as being coming out in November 19th. And it's like, oh, that's a show which the US did a couple, maybe 1 or 2 at most seasons of, and it was they take, it's a celebrity show and they put them in a jungle and they make them miserable, and then the last one there wins or something. And it's kind of like Survivor-ish, but they do silly tasks and they get on each other's nerves, and they're celebrities, and so they're entitled, and that's the fun in watching that. The UK version I wouldn't mind watching. I think I may have watched part of one season. The UK and Australia, they do those kind of things better than the US. They just do. And I don't know if I will. We'll see how I feel in November 19th. Hopefully I've just forgotten about it. And I'm not watching it because I don't need to start another show. I need to just take a break from reality TV once Big Brother is on whatever kind of a hiatus it is on until the next full season. All right. That's it, folks. I am out of here. I just made a wrong turn. Oh, this is good. I made a completely wrong turn. My muscle memory took me to my old workplace. I changed jobs about 1.5 years ago, and I'm working in a different part of the place that I used to work, and I just pulled into my old workplace. So that's quite hilarious. Oh, that just tells you where my mind's at. So funny. So funny. All right. We're going to wrap it up, guys, because I got to figure out where I'm driving. Thank you for your support. We'll talk to you all later. Have a good one. Yes, be well, and we'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and I should give my patrons a shout out. So take care. We'll do that tomorrow, hopefully. See ya. Bye-bye.